Monila discovered her passion for handwriting coaching through years of study in graphology and personal transformation.
See, first of all, you have to know what is handwriting. Handwriting is your brain writing. That is, consciously you will be writing, and subconsciously your personality will be changing. If you want to know how, it's like neuromuscular movements. How the message comes from the brain to the tip, vice versa, the message will be sent from the tip to the brain. Okay. If you want to understand the science, first I have to analyze the handwriting. That is, through that, by your handwriting, we'll just tell you about your behavior, character, your emotions, your inner, outer, everything overall about the personality.
Assalamu alaikum. Myself Muhammad Ulwez, studying in 8B Global Public School, Bapuji Nagar. So, comparing last year, we have renovated our school and we have upgraded our school. So, one of upgrade we got is scientific handwriting. Special thanks to Dr. Munila ma'am and our principal and all the management teachers and everyone to provide the best handwriting book, the scientific handwriting book they have provided.
First of all, I would like to thank to our management because they bought the scientific handwriting book in our school. Then I would like to thank for our Dr. Munila Khanam ma'am, who by removing her lack of the time she wrote the scientific handwriting. As we can see in this book that where we have to take the curve, where we have to take the sleeping line, standing line. I would like to thank for Dr. Munila Khan and our management, Dr. Abdul Rahim sir and our vice principal Shabrin Taj Rahim. In the scientific handwriting book there are lots of merits. There are like thousands of merits. As my parents and my teachers are praising me that by observing my behavior, they said that you have got the changes in your behavior too. As soon as anyone say me that I need thought, I'll take it in the positive way.
Before saying anything, I would like to thank our management, that is our principal Dr. Abdul Rahim sir and our vice principal Shabrin Taj Rahim ma'am, and our beloved ma'am Dr. Munila Khanam ma'am, who brought an amazing thing into our school, that is the scientific handwriting book. It is just not a book, it is a bundle of benefits. As when I came to 7th standard, when I came to 7th from 8th standard, I was not knowing about this book. But when I came to 9th, I got this book and my perspective has changed to the world. I take the things positively, and if you are a student, if you don't know to write, then how can you be a good student? Shabrin Taj Rahim ma'am took this book and adopted, my teachers have also adopted, and then they have said us to how to implement this book. And by this book, we have changed drastically changes in ourselves. Before, I was not getting that much confidence and I was not getting appreciation by my teachers and my friends and my parents. After taking this scientific handwriting, my parents, my teachers and my friends have for all the students to take this scientific handwriting book and change your life drastically.
Today, first of all, I am here to introduce the school, how our school have taken place and changes in our environment, like karate class, Nipso class, and the special class we got, that is scientific handwriting book. This class is really wonderful and a beautiful class which will change your character, your life and your handwriting analysis. First of all, when I came to the high school, I was not at all interested in this book. I thought that it is just a copyright in this high school. But slowly, first of all, our Meher ma'am, she motivated us how this book is really helpful for our character and how for our handwriting.
Okay, even we can know about your health, career, all those things. If we take, for example, student, because as we are focusing on the student, the personality required is student is connected with like school, management, teacher, parents, and what is required for student. If I ask you what is required for the student, the thing first we need is a focusing, concentration, imagination, visualization. All this, any weakness can be converted into the strength with the help of writing. All this can be improved. For example, if you take a teacher.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Myself, Nazima Bint. I'm the coordinator of the Global Public School. So just here we have seen our Munila ma'am, Dr. Munila Khanam. So she has brought a great change in the scientific habit. See, already we know, as a coordinator I'm working here, we have seen the students how they are. So even by this handwriting we can make up the way of students, how they will be implemented and the change of life in them. So it is, scientific handwriting is nothing but it is like grapho writing.
Dr. Munila Khanam ma'am. She taught us why scientific handwriting is very important in our lives. Scientific handwriting plays a major role in one's individual life. How it is connected to science? I am a science teacher of high school. I'll just explain you how scientific handwriting has connection towards our human brain. Scientific handwriting is not a handwriting, it is a graphotherapy, where it is a process of handwriting where we ask our brain to withdraw, we give the message to our brain to write the strokes, we give the strokes, rhythms, pressure as well as direction to our subconscious mind, that is called brain writing.
So she told us how can a small change in our writing, so can we, if we got small errors in our writing, we can make changes in our life. She's a real life coach. I think when I come across in her session, I saw that a small change in our handwriting can bring a lot of success and positivity in our life. Well, on that day, we had a great time. All the teachers are gathered there, and in that, there was a analyst was going on, and we were in a keen of observation of our handwritings. When the handwriting were being observed, and she just said some minute corrections has to be done, and if you do this correction, believe it or not, she just showed us that, proved us that if you do such things in your handwriting, you will be the achiever. So she has a great vision towards the transformation of life of many people.
ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಆದರೆ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಪಟ್ಟೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮುಲೀನಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಇದೇನು ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಶಿವಾಜಿನಗರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ GG ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಈ ಒಂದು ಮೇನ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಏನೋ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ನಂದಂತೂ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ವರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗು. ಸೊ ಈ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ, ನಾನು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರು ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್. ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗು ತುಂಬಾ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ 3 ದಿನ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ರು, ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ರು. ನಾವು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆದವರು ಏನೇ ಒಂದು BEd MAd ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆನೆ, ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಕಲಿಯೋದು ಮನುಷ್ಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತು ನೀವು ಕೂಡ. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಹೌದು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳೋ ತರ ನಾವು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಕೂಡ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
So I met Munila Khanam first time in the jury since 3 years back, wherein communication I came to know across her work that she has researched and designed a book called Scientific Handwriting, which is based on graphology, literally a training on handwriting with the science, which helps in not only legible handwriting but also in focus more on personality development.
They should be obedient, loyalty, organizational ability. N number of things are there, traits. If you take a traits, thousands of traits are there. Even that can be developed with the help of handwriting. And parents, what they require, a best education, like marks, right? Again, the exams, best results, all those things, that can be focused with the help of writing. When I started my journey studying graphology, I was astonished to see that handwriting is not only the writing, it's completely a development of the personal development. It was completely a personality development. There is a personal development like internal, external, emotions, thinking patterns. Overall personality can be controlled easily with the help of handwriting.
Dr. Munila Khanam. During her sessions, whenever she used to attend the meeting, she used to motivate our teachers to have positive thinking, to control emotions, think about the humanity. And every time she used to tell to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the creator. And she always motivates the children to improve their handwriting, which we are using as scientific handwriting. As a scientific expert, Dr. Munila Khanam has the ability to analyze the people just by seeing their handwriting. And every time she tells us that without pain there is no gain. So I can say that she is a daring woman and a hardworking woman.
I accepted the concept of handwriting, and our coach was Dr. Munila ma'am. I just want to share some of the few experiences what I have experienced in my trainings, as well as it is like handwriting is not just a handwriting. It's not just a handwriting. It's not about a handwriting. It's like by handwriting we can analyze a person's character, how he is or how she is. That I got to know only after having the trainings with Dr. Munila ma'am, and it involves a great numerous tactile expressions like fine motor muscles like fingers, hands, and our larger arms, and it also motivates the brain.
ರಿಯಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಏನಂದರೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮುನಿಲಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅವರು ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಲು ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಕೈಬರಹ. ಈ ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಕೈಬರಹದಿಂದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸುಮಾರು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಇವರ ಕಠಿಣ ಒಂದು ಶ್ರಮದಿಂದನೇ ಇದೊಂದು ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಖಂಡಿತ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮುನಿಲಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅವರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬಯಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Like traits, which is covered with the zones, upper zone, middle zone, lower zone. We have a spacing, we have a formation of the letters, cognitive patterns. That is called as the graphotherapy. As in my study, I started covering that therapy. I started writing therapy. As I started writing therapy, I saw a profound change in my personality, in my self-personality. That is, as I was introvert, I became extrovert. Then there was lowest self-esteem in me, where I saw a high self-esteem. Some confidence were grown. I was a roommate, but I became a socially friendly social friend. Okay, and here my thinking pattern, I was cumulative thinker, but I became sharp thinker. It's not only I focused the changes, transformation in my life, but others too, they noticed the changes in myself.
This is Dr. Abdul Rahim, Global Group of Institutions founder and chairman. You know that science and handwriting is very important. As scientific handwriting in our school, see there's a lot of we can see that whatever the memory we have, हमारे पास जो भी memory है since from childhood, the brain stores the things. So इसी तरह CPU भी जो है, whatever the data we have, CPU saves the things. So this tip is connected to brain. So when we start writing, 100% through it stores in the brain. And if this scientific handwriting is implemented in the schools, then what happens? Students can improve their personality. Like example, they can build their self-esteem, and also they can build their confidence, and also they can build their character through this handwriting. See, if there is self-esteem, 100% they can have a happy family, and through confidence they can win the race. And if this character is good, 100% they can build their personality. So if you come to the schooling, so in schooling we can see that concentration is very important for the students, and sharp memory is also important, focusing, then thinking process, this is also like very important. So these all things will improve through this handwriting. distracting the classes, disturbing the classes through her counseling for handwriting, then they are changing their life.
Social friend. Okay, and here my thinking pattern, I was cumulative thinker, but I became sharp thinker. It's not only I focused the changes, transformation in my life, but others too, they noticed the changes in myself. Then I thought, yes, it's a very powerful tool. A handwriting is a very powerful tool where we can change our personality from the weakness to the strength, from the negative to the positive. Alhamdulillah, very easy method I used, and I changed my transformed life of my daughter. After that, my family, then I just focused on the student. After students, why only my students? The other students, other schools, I started focusing on the other school students too. Then I saw the profound changes in the personality, on focusing, concentration, studying memory techniques, all those things. Alhamdulillah, I got the best results in that.
Unlock your creative potential, transformative growth and success by adopting scientifically backed habits through the innovative scientific handwriting program, a research-driven roadmap proven to enhance student cognitive abilities, memory, improves focus, concentration, mental clarity, boosts confidence, self-esteem, develops better communication skill, and foster holistic development. Right, because that makes you success and happy.